Welcome back to Inside the Arc. I'm your host, Matthew Geller, and here we go. The New York Knicks are set to face off the Cleveland Cavaliers with a trip to the NBA Finals on the line, something this franchise hasn't done in 27 years. Game 1 will tip off tomorrow night at 8 p.m., and the Knicks will have home court in this series. And that matters. In a series this big, you have to protect your home floor. There are so many storylines going into this matchup. OG Anunoby is back and going to be healthy, which is huge for this team on both ends of the floor. But the question is, will the 9 days of rest help the rest of these Knicks, or will there be some rust early in this series? And then there's the big picture. So many of these players on both teams have never reached an NBA Finals. Whether it's Jalen Brunson or Donovan Mitchell, one of those stars is about to take the next step for their career. But if the Knicks want to be them, if the Knicks want to be that team in the finals, they have to win this series. And today, we're going to break down exactly how they can do it. Let's get into it. All right, guys. 2023, these two teams would face off. A few notable guys that are still here from both teams. You got Mobley, Allen, Strus, I believe. No, Strus, was he there? No, he's on the Heat, I believe. Mobley, Allen, Donovan Mitchell, obviously. I think that's really it that actually played and made an impact. For the Knicks, you got Brunson, Mitchell Robinson, and Josh Hart were probably the only key guys. So 3 from each side you got. But the Knicks would win that series in 5 games. Obviously, 2 new whole teams, a whole different series basically. I'll be at the Garden on Thursday, game number 2. Eastern Conference Finals, I'll be there. Hopefully we can get the win for that game especially. But, these Cavs, I've underestimated their whole time. They had a gritty Game 7 win. I'm not going to discredit them. They went into Detroit and won by nearly 40. It was embarrassing by Detroit. They held Cade Cunningham to 13 points. And when the Cavs faced the Knicks in the regular season, Knicks would win the season series 2-1. The Cavs would do a magnificent job stopping Jalen Brunson. He would only average 25, and he was really not efficient from the floor. So that's one big concern for me that I have. And the Cavs have shooters like Merrill. If we let Merrill shoot, I'm going to be so mad. Sam Merrill can light you up. So can Max Strus. Donovan Mitchell can shoot some threes as well. Harden, and I'm sure we're all familiar. Max Strus can shoot threes. I think I already mentioned him. We're all familiar with Dennis Schroeder, the pest of all pests. He will piss us off like usual. But the Knicks, both these teams haven't really played against each other. You want to say the Knicks played them with Harden late March, I think it was when we played them. The Knicks weren't playing the brand of basketball that they're now playing. These are two whole different teams. The Knicks want to win. They got to play their best brand of basketball. It's going to take guts, and you're going to have to be gritty. I'll get back to what I was saying. Jared Allen, in that 2023 series, he's been known for saying the lights were brighter than expected. That series, he got dominated by Mitchell Robinson. That's going to be the matchup that changes this series. The Mitchell Robinson, Jared Allen matchup. We just saw Jared Allen dominated Game 7, took over 23 points, 10 rebounds. He was absolutely going insane. Mitchell Robinson is known for his defense. He has to be able to stop that. He's really good at defense. Mitchell Robinson has to outwork him, make him quit like what he did a couple of years ago. That's going to be a huge X factor in this series if New York wants to come out. But then, you got Donovan Mitchell and James Harden. You're going to put OG on, who's slower out of the two? OG on the slower one, really. And then you'll put Mikal on Donovan Mitchell. That's my assumption. And Harden on, and what's his name? OG on Harden. See if that works. I feel like Hart could get Harden. We'll see, but it's going to be tough. Matchup-wise, it's going to be tough, but it's going to be tough for them. Who's going to guard Brunson? Merrill did a really good job on Cunningham in that Game 7, but outside of that, Cunningham really dominated that series. But one stat that I saw, the Cavs turn the ball over a lot. I don't know the exact number, but they do it a lot. And the Knicks on points off turnovers ranked in the top 5 in the NBA. Knicks have to take advantage of the Cavs' mistakes. And just in general, of any series, really. You got to take advantage of the opposing team's mistakes because who knows how many opportunities you'll get out of them. So you got to take those opportunities and use them to your advantage. It's a big thing. It's a big thing. I mean, these Knicks have won 7 straight playoff games. They're flat out playing their best brand of basketball at this point in the season. You can't stop that now. You can't. Has to keep on going. This rest cannot get to them. That worries me a lot. Yeah. So I'm going to make my prediction for this series. I'm going to go, here's my game-by-game prediction. Cavs, Knicks, Cavs, Knicks, Knicks, Knicks. I have the Knicks winning this series in 6 games. I know I sound like a broken record, always choosing the Knicks in 6 games. But I'm just confident that the boys will get it done. And who knows, maybe it'll be earlier, maybe it'll be later. They just got to find a way. Find a way. That's what these Knicks have to do. Okay, let's get to this other Western Conference series. So Julius Randle needs to be traded off the Timberwolves or retire. He might have been the worst player in these NBA playoffs. Again, known for choking the playoffs is Julius Randle, one of the least clutch players in the NBA. So, it sucks for him. You got the Thunder Spurs. I mean, there's not much to say about this. The Spurs flat out owned the Thunder in the regular season. They went 4-1 against them. But the Thunder have dominated the NBA this season, 8-0 in the postseason, just a dominating start. So that begs the question, who's going to win that series? I don't know. From a standpoint of, since there's 4 potential playoff matches, I'm going to rank the best 4. I think number 1 would be Knicks Spurs, 100%, no doubt about it. Number 2, I would go Cavs Spurs. Harden can finally get over the top. Wembanyama is so young, tries to do it already. I would go Thunder, Knicks, and then Cavs Thunder would be such a blowout. I mean, that series just wouldn't even be fun. I tell you. Like, when you talk about Shea, Wembanyama is going to look for revenge in that series. He wanted to win that MVP award. So, he said it numerous amount of times. Defense is 50% of the game. No one considers that when voting the MVP. And this is why I think Wembanyama should have won. If you take Victor Wembanyama off that team, and if you take Shea off that team, who has a better record? I know. It's the Thunder. The Thunder didn't have Shea for a couple games and still weren't that bad. So, that's just my thought. And the Spurs, they don't have much depth. It's Wembanyama. Luke Cornett's one of the best backup centers in the NBA, though, so I applaud that. But yeah, it's a 4 versus 3 seed again in the Eastern Conference Finals back-to-back years. But the team that's lost in the Eastern Conference Finals since 2023 has gone on to make the finals. See if the Knicks can keep that streak going. As Game 1 will be tomorrow night at Madison Square Garden, where the Knicks will be looking for a 1-0 start to this series. So thank you guys for watching this episode of Inside the Arc. Once again, I am Matthew Geller.